Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you daily, 6 days a week from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to talk about 3 altcoins I'm buying, why I'm buying these coins. We're going to look at the charts and the technicals. We're going to jump into a bunch of other stuff. But before we do that, you know what I'm going to say next, smash that like button. This does help get this content out to more people and does help to support the channel, okay? And of course, the beautiful, wonderful, kind words that people leave in the comment section below. I do appreciate that. You take the time to write it. I take the time to read it. And of course, those of you who ask questions, I do get back to those as soon as I am able to, with an emphasis on as soon as I am able to. And if you'd like to engage with me directly in the Discord, this is found below. If you just below this video, you might need to click on the more button. It'll pop open the description, and there's the Stocks with Josh Discord, the most amazing people on the planet. I'm in the crypto channel there daily, and also in the newly created meme coin channel, aka the Party Zone. And I have my own Crown Traders channel in there as well, where I'm sharing educational content, resources, analysis, some trade setups, and of course some entertainment. Because I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And so if you'd like to join me in there, I'd love to see you. There is some links there below, as well as my X handle below, formerly known as Twitter. You can follow me there as well, and I have a bunch of things that I share there also. And of course, 10,000 subscribers strong. We busted over that landmark yesterday on the Stocks with Josh show. I was live on there with Josh. So a big shout out to all the wonderful people that have followed and have subscribed there, the beautiful Tribal Trades community that we have grown and built together. And also a big shout out to Josh and the Stocks with Josh fam who've really supported this channel and really loved on this channel. And we're sending a lot of love to everybody out there. Okay, so let's talk about the first coin that I'm going to talk about, which I shared about yesterday in the Discord, virtual coin. The current price that I shared that was $2.61. I had some take profit levels. Of course, you can either swing trade it, scalp it, day trade it, or just buy and hold and take profits as you go. Now that currently, the price of virtual coin is currently around $2.92. So that's had some nice upside. We're heading up to this second take profit level there of $3. And I won't be closing this position. I'll just looking to take some profits off the table at around that $3 level. And then if it pulls back, I'll look to add to it and then further up. I did give another level at $2.41 in the Discord, which actually also did, by the way, get tagged. And so we did have that. So those of you might have got stopped out and then added back in at $2.41 when it held as support, or possibly those of you who are just building a position and bought some like myself at that level and then bought some more at $2.41. Either way, you're looking good today. So let's look quickly at the virtual chart here as we can have a bit of a look and see what's going on. We've got some Fibonacci levels here. This is the key level that I identified, Fibonacci stacking, when you've got 2 Fibonacci ranges and we've got a $2.61 and a $2.62. That gives me this yellow line, the Tribal Trades yellow line. And what we find there is, it dipped below there and we saw a wick down here. This is a very bullish pin bar candle. That's, for me, a very reversal candle. We've got some good volume there. Obviously, we saw it started with the reversal. This candle here, a very similar candle, and you saw what happened after that. Now we've seen a reversal candle here. We've broken through this $2.86 level right here, and currently we retested that as support, and now we are continuing to move up there. So let's see if the support holds. Obviously, if it breaks down from here, then there are levels here. There's this $2.70 level here as well. I'm just looking to see if we've seen much activity around that level, around that $2.70 level. There has been a little bit there around that $2.70, so we will kind of look there at that roundabout, that $2.70 level. Let's bring a tool down to there and just add that in. And let's just make that white. So that could be a level we've seen. It had been a little bit resistance there. So that is a little bit of a key level. So maybe we come down to here. And this would be creating, we've created a high. And then we've created, there's the low. We've got a higher high. At the moment, we've got a higher low. So we've got a bullish uptrend there. And then obviously we'd be looking for this to come back to here maybe, or continue up and create a higher high. We could come back as long as we don't lose this candle here, this low here. If we were to drop below there, we're creating a lower low. Okay, so we could just kind of scooch our way up and get above the candle here. And this is the candle that we want to get above here, which is at about at $3.32. So I think there could be some upside. And look, this is a coin that originally, went under my radar. I'd kind of heard about it. I didn't invest, and then I bought a just-in-case bag near its all-time high there, and then I've been adding to this position. And so I don't have a problem doing that. The just-in-case bag, I have a little bit of a nibble just in case it keeps going up, which it did in this case. And of course, just in case I'm not too heavy in the position, just in case it comes down, and then I've got some more dry powder to buy in and average the position there. So this one, a lot less for me. I didn't put in a whole lot at these levels because we are seeing this. But I just always remember my Solana trade from the last bull run when it was around $12 or $13. And I was like, wow, this has really gone up from, $1 or something or whatever it was that I saw this parabolic run. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to buy a just-in-case bag. And I'm glad I bought that just-in-case bag because then I had some skin in the game and it went all the way up to $260. So I'm not saying this is going to go all the way up to $260. I'm not even going to say it's going to go up to $100. All I'm saying is that I feel quite positive, quite good about this AI agent space where these different platforms can offer from all kinds of things, from writing songs, writing a book, managing your X account, all kinds of other things, creating a cryptocurrency. And so I do have some of this coin and would look to add in any dips here. And, I think we can see some more upside here. We'll see what shakes out and how far this coin can get up to, whether we can hit those real upper areas of 20 or 50 or $100 down the track. It'll be very interesting to see how this coin can perform in this bull run. So the other one that I identified and that we shared yesterday in the Discord was, of course, AI Fun. And I like this one because I feel like, could this be the next virtual? I think we need to go to the weekly time frame. We've lost the chart. It's come off. You can see the parabolic rise of virtual, but you can see how it just kind of sat down around this 2 cent level down here for a while. So this was definitely one that I missed. I would have liked to have gotten in on down here. So you can see how, and then it just had a parabolic move up. And this is why I've identified this AI Fun. I have shared this coin in the Discord before, and I believe I've even shared it on X and possibly even on my YouTube shows before. So I wanted to come back to this and say, okay, so these are the levels that we're seeing here. And if we look on the daily, again, this looks like a good chart for me right now. We have this Fibonacci resistance here at 10 cents. There are some strong buys that came in. Again, we see this similar candle that we saw on the virtuals chart, with some good levels being held there. Obviously, if this was to come down, I actually bought some on that dip. I bought this dip here down. I had orders at 5, 4, and 3 cents. I even got this dip down to here. So I had 3 buys in here that I added to. Of course, originally I bought a just-in-case bag. I bought a just-in-case bag around this level, and I think this is the price around where I shared it. It went up. I was able to take some profits off the table. You can see this is a stopping volume candle here, and that is going to usually lead to some more downside. I didn't exit the position. I just took some profits on it, and then I added more around here, and then I added more back around these areas here as well. And so for me, this was an area that I most recently added to here. And so this is an area that what I'm doing there, of course. But of course, if you look at the space here, the AI agent, this is the website here. You can go in and have a poke around, check out what they do and how they do it as well. There's an explainer video. There's some kind of token flow there, and you can check that out. Of course, all investing is risk, and this is the virtuals one. You can see they've got TikTok. I think that's Toncoin. I think that's the Roblox there, and there is a ton of stuff there. It's if I move too quick, it gets a little bit glitchy. So they've got some functionality there. So I really encourage you to check out. I do like the market cap of AI Agent. It's only sitting at around 21 million at the moment. Where the market cap of virtuals obviously is a lot higher than that. I believe that's in the billions there. So obviously from a potential point of view, the upside could be a lot higher on AI fund just because it has a lower market cap. It makes it more risky, of course. It makes it more risky. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a slanged up win and that it's going to do higher and better from virtuals right here. But I'm invested in both. So I'm invested in one that has a much higher market cap, and I'm invested in one that has a smaller market cap. They're very similar. They're in the agent AI space, and I'll be looking into that space a little bit more as well. Now, if you want to know where to buy this, you can go to CoinGecko. You can search for it. You can click on markets, and it will show you everywhere you can buy that on MEXC, on Uniswap, Aerodrome, on the base chain. So it looks just available here on the base chain, and there would be a contract address that you can find for this here. You can see the contract address that is here if you're looking to purchase that coin there. Okay, so those of you who are on Coinbase, you should be able to find that via if you've set up a Coinbase wallet that is separate than the Coinbase exchange there. And I do have a video on how to buy on Base, so please check that out in my videos there. You can find that, and I'll look at finding that video and linking that here for you as well, so you can find that in the description. And so those are the coins there that I'm looking at right now. Just remember that, as always with investing, these are fairly new projects, and so I would put them in the much higher risk category, even with a market cap for virtuals that I believe is in the billions, 2.85 billion. So you just never know. Of course, it's risky, and just don't trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. And the last token here is one. Now, this is a meme coin token, and these guys, community token. This coin was rugged by the original devs and team, as this is what I'm told. So I'm just sharing what I've been told. And so the community took over this coin. We saw a parabolic run up here, which has been really great here, but then we saw a really big sell-off there. And so I did talk to the team, and they told me that this was not them. They were not responsible. They held their tokens. They made a pact together to not sell their tokens because they had been rugged before. They didn't want to do that. They could have taken their money and cashed out here, they said, and walked away from this project. And so, I've got to give props to this team. I bought some more Chad yesterday and added to my Chad bag there. We've seen a good solid hold here. If you look right here, I'm going to draw a line of support here, and this is where it stepped in really here. I bought somewhere in this candle on the way up. I added to my bag in this candle. And as you can see, the area that has proven resistance here is this level. And so what I'm looking for is to get above that, retest that as support, and go up. Now, look, it could just trade around here for a little bit, and that would be fine. And you can see there are a lot of buys coming in, a lot of interest in this token. And I do feel from my general feelings from talking with this team that they are very committed to this project. They're grinding away. They haven't walked away. They're sticking with it. And so, huge props to them for continuing to move with this project. But again, it is a meme coin. They are building some utility there. You can go and check them out on X and check out their website and see some of the utility that they're looking to build and to add and to really grow in this space. And of course, as always with meme coins, there is just a high risk always. Even with these other tokens that I share, there is risk. Don't put money in that you cannot afford to lose. And if you're finding it a bit difficult in the meme coin sector overall, I would just really recommend maybe just using very, very small amount to trade with to begin with, to make sure that you don't get wrecked and that you stay safe out there. And I've always said on this channel, listen, not to use money that you cannot afford to lose, number one. And a lot of these plays can be very, very high risk. And to use small amounts of money, grow that portfolio, feel confident in your trading. And then obviously as you begin to make some money, then you've got some house money that you may be able to use. And so even if you started with $100 and you're able to turn that into $150, $200, if that's me, I'm taking that 100 original capital off the table and putting that away, unless that's just lotto money that I can afford to lose. And then you can add for the next buy, or you can split up into 2 different buys and just grow. So just make sure that you manage your risk out there and you stay safe out there as well. Just in the meme coin space, I found that so I've got tokens in my portfolio from this bull run that have either gone to zero or very close to zero. And I'm hoping for some kind of miracle at some point. But of course, that was never money that I put in. That when I put those trades in, there was lotto money. I kissed that money goodbye. Just like if I bought a lotto ticket and I didn't win, then that money that I paid for that lotto ticket is now gone. And so that's the way that I've looked at it. And, it's tough when you see some of those coins really down in your portfolio. And generally, sometimes I've sold those positions and moved them into other projects there. And sometimes I've just held them hoping for some kind of miracle at some point in this bull run. So I just wanted to share those thoughts with you. Again, thank you for 10,000 subscribers strong. I really appreciate each and every single one of you here, and we will be doing some giveaways moving forward at some point in celebration of that, and thanks to the community. And so stay tuned for that, and until the next episode, happy trading.